This is Coach Evans, the host of the Sip the Telly podcast. And what I'm doing now is a breakdown of the Ravens game against the Colts. What I'm gonna put on my YouTube channel is a weekly breakdown of all things Ravens. Throughout the week. Even on the bye week, I'm gonna find some kind of good content to put in, maybe from another team or whatnot. And this is my preseason, my practice go around at it. I plan on giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly of the Ravens from each week throughout the season. Hopefully this season will end in February. I think we have the defense to do it, and I think if Joe Flacco ends up playing the entire year, that will be a good thing for the Ravens, even though I'm a big Lamar fan. And so what I want to start off with is Lamar's performance against the Colts. He started off shaky, had a few good throws, but overall not a good performance. And so let's get into the breakdown and see what he does. I have him in a shotgun situation. They try to put him in situations that were helpful to him in Louisville. And in this situation, he has a good pocket. Look at his pocket. It's a good pocket. So he's rushing the throw for some reason, even though a guy breaks through late. So I'm guessing that's why he doesn't step into this throw like he should. He has a narrow base on this throw. Even though he has a good release, narrow base, doesn't get everything on it. One hops it to an open receiver. Narrow base, then just one hops it. See how narrow his legs are? And even when he finishes, he's still that narrow base. And even when he throws it, it's not much wider than it was initially. And most young quarterbacks don't know is those mechanics will get you to a lot of throws. You got to have good mechanics every time you throw the ball. So here they're going with the faking the zone read. They're going to bring a crosser by the left outside receiver. Tight end's going to block down, which I think is Hurst, and roll to the flats. Should have a go route by Lashley up here and another crosser. So they're going to try to fake this inside zone, then roll him out to the right and end up with a flood concept. Fake the zone. Hurst isn't open. The safety's screaming down because he don't want Lamar running. Watch this, watch how hard the safety comes down. The safety coming down even stops the receiver because he's coming so hard. Lashley goes in his route. Still end up with another flood concept. None of the guys are open. Reason being the crosser initially was open, but the linebacker got a good drop and covered it. Lashley was doubled. Still not a great throw, not a great decision. In my opinion, he should have just got what he could get with his legs or just throw it away because everybody was covered on that play. Just going on to the next. It's another shotgun situation, two-back shotgun situation. He's going to throw the fade up top, which probably is not a good throw in my opinion because pre-snap, the corner's sitting 10 yards off. All right, so in my mind, he should come off that automatically. Got this curl by his number 2 receiver. That's covered with a good drop by the linebacker. So all he have to do is just wait on the check down. He got 2 check downs. Both coming. Just be patient. Be patient. Like I tell some of the guys I coach, you can't go broke taking a nickel every time. You take the nickel every time, you can't go broke. And he got 2 check downs right now. And those guys will get a ton of yards. Even though it's 2nd and 10, either check down would at least get 5 to 10 yards on this because of how deep the defense was dropped. Got to learn to be patient. Especially with nice protection. Look at the O-line. Look at that. Nobody's coming. Still got a good pocket. Just got to be patient. Make that check down. He'll learn that with reps, though. It's just a young guy wanting to make a play, wanting to impress because he got a lot of hype about him. Moving on to the next play. Still in the shotgun situation. We got a trip to the left. Let's see what we get here. Okay, now the protection breaks down. Pull a little stunt. Brown doesn't pick it up very well. Initially, Lamar has to recognize this. Early. Either come on down to his check down now, which is here, or once that pressure comes, get rid of the ball. We don't need this. He's already about 15 yards deep. Just throw it away. Throw it away, Lamar. That simple. Throw it away. Throw it away. Live to play another day. Live to play another day. Chalk this one up as a loss. The defense got us. Let's go on to the next play. All right, now we get Lamar using his feet. Get an outside edge rush by the Colts. Both edge rushers coming. He steps up in the pocket, looking downfield. Look at that. Both edge rushers win. And then he steps up. He has guys open. But again, that comes with repetition. This dig route it may look open, but you got the safety sitting back here. So again, come to the check down. Use your backs. Use your backs. Use your backs. Now, even though he didn't use his back, he's in a running situation. These guys going to hunt. They're going to hunt somebody. What we don't want is Lamar taking hits. Get out of bounds. See, we don't want that. We don't. Even though he was called down, you don't ever want to see your quarterback on top of his head. And you'll see this here in a second. You don't want to see that guy flipped over, especially your franchise guy. This is not the position. Look at that leg. It's not the position you want to see your quarterback in, especially if he plans on being included in your franchise in the near future. All right. Took this lick on the leg, which we don't want. You know, Willis McGahee, he can tell you you don't want those helmets on your knees. That's an uncompromising situation for a quarterback to be in, even though he was down, which is just showing you right there. Lamar, get down, slide, get out of bounds, throw the ball away. All safety measures to ensure you got a great career. All right, next play. Protection breaks down. Here comes another stunt. O-line doesn't pick it up, and he takes the sack. Not much he can do on this one because they worked the stunt so well. Hats off to the Colts D-line on this one. They got the Ravens on this one. But the O-line has to learn to pass this stuff off. Pass it off. Gotta pass it off. The one consistent I am seeing though is Brown is getting better, but this is a Lamar Jackson film, so let's stick to Lamar Jackson. All right, good defense by the Colts on this one. Nobody really had a chance to get open. They claimed clean through and got a sack. Learn how to accept a sack sometime and not just throw it away. In this case, this is what he did. He wasn't pressed to get rid of the ball and try to make something happen quickly. He realized that the O-line got beat and, brace yourself for that sack. Live to play the next play. Live to play the next day. Protect the ball. Now we're cooking. Now we're hitting those check downs that I talked about earlier. You got the trips up top, and you got your back that's going to leak out through the middle. Linebackers are getting out of there. Now again, the ends are winning. Number 75 is winning on this left edge. Lamar steps up. He steps up and makes a veteran quarterback play. Just drop it off. 1st and 10 play, drop it off. On the catch itself, he has 4 yards. Hitting his check down. 1st down. That simple. On a 4-yard throw. 1st down. Keep the sticks moving. That's the Lamar we need right there. More of that guy. Again, they got him in shotgun again. Now we're starting to cook later on in this drive. 4 receivers. Back to the left. To the right, I mean. You got outs by your slot guys. Well, basically an end by him. Throwing it on time. On time. Now this is similar to the same throw he threw last week and it ended up being an interception. It's similar to that. Easy throw on time. Nice pickup for a 1st down. Now he got better as the game went along. That was a better throw. See him again in the shotgun. We don't see him up on the center much. Now Lamar's using his legs. Look at that speed. We don't want to use him. We don't want him to use it too much. But look at it. Watch him turn the corner. Man, the cat's Michael Vick 2.0. Maybe even faster than Michael Vick. But again, the O-line loses the battle up front. And he's running. At this point in time, is he looking outfield? I don't think so. But he's so fast. He isn't looking for this guy that could be open. If he's scrambling out trying to get to the line of scrimmage and he can just dump it off to that guy, that's a gain. and a chance of not taking another hit. He'll learn that. Again, he's a rookie, a lot of hype, trying to make plays. Again, the edge pressure. Brown loses this time. And this is Lamar I like. Get off the edge, okay, and throw it away. That's what we need. That's what's going to win you some games. Maybe not win you some games, but it's not going to lose you games. It keep you in manageable situations. So instead of it being an interception or a 2nd and 20, you come in with 2nd and 10, and it's still manageable. You get you 4 or 5 on the next play, then go at it on 3rd down. That's simple. Everything's covered. Downfield is covered. Just get rid of it. The next play. Play the next play. That's the key. Again, in all these clips, you haven't seen Lamar up on the center yet. 4 receivers again. Again, he has to be patient. Look at this. Just watch. They're so deep. He has this shallow crosser right here, and he has his back out in the flats. Take these routes. All these guys are dropping deep. Look at them. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm sure there's another safety back here. That's 7. 7 guys dropping deep, and which will be out of the screen in a second. Now, all of them are out of the screen. Drop it off to this guy right here. And you got 3rd and manageable. If not, he may even get a 1st down. He'll learn that with reps. And you got 3rd and 10. Just a little bit impatient. A little bit impatient. Not a bad throw. Just impatient. Impatient. Doesn't have a check down on this one. They max protected. So you got a 2 receiver route because they all max protected. With that being said, with it being a 2 receiver route and them being in the coverage they're in, what kind of a job does it say that this DB still gets behind it? And if this ball is placed maybe in this area here by the pylon, it's a touchdown. So whatever his route was, which I can't really see it because of the way the screen cuts off, did a good job of getting behind the defense. A little bit of more of a to the pylon instead of out of bounds. Caught ball for a touchdown. And we're looking at Lamar making a great play. But I do want to show you this. I talked about earlier about his base. Watch his base on this throw when he gets something on it. Look at that, a lot wider. And now he can generate power. He can generate power from this position right here. Then he can throw it. Flick of the wrist. Your base makes a difference. Your mechanics make a difference in every throw. Now as the game progressed, Lamar got better. He hit some throws. Again, that's faking the inside zone. And what the Colts did was they didn't play a lot of man. They played zone so they can keep eyes on it, even though they dropped guys out of there. They played a lot of zone so they can keep eyes on Lamar and run to him when he ran. And with that strategy, it can help you if you got guys to get to him. And that's why I say this, because they need 10 yards on this play. They drop out. Eyes are on Lamar. Look at that. All these eyes are in the backfield. All of their eyes are in the backfield. But they don't have the speed to catch up to him. This guy's blessed. Look at that. To turn the corner and get some. Turn the corner and get some. Step up. And just turn the jets on. The little hezzy. Hit him with the hezzy and get the 1st down. Run the zone read. It's what we don't want. This is what we don't want. Zone read with Lamar is great every now and then, but he has to get down once he realizes he can't get it. The cornerback does a great job of making him cut back inside, not letting him get the edge. At this point, Lamar, get what you can get down. We need you. Need you to stay healthy. Need you to stay healthy. At some point, you want to listen to RG3 or even go back and watch RG3, and he got to get down. All right. First play on the center, goal line situation. Dart. No other way to explain it. Straight dart. Roll out. Hitting the over route. Straight dart. To make this throw in this tight coverage on the run, that's a flash of a good quarterback right there. Got to be consistently able to do this though. To make this throw on the run. off the back leg. I didn't see that. Off the back leg. Dropping down. I would have liked the spacing to have been a little bit better between the two receivers. But nevertheless, Ravens touchdown. Good throw, Lamar. With week 3 coming up for the preseason, which will be the 4th Ravens game, the starters are probably going to play most of the game. So whatever kind of run Lamar gets in the third quarter or the fourth quarter, we'll be here to break that down. We'll also break down the good, the bad, and the ugly of the starters from week 4/week 3 from Baltimore. And I say that because, they got an extra game because of the Hall of Fame game. And what this is the preseason initial game for me. My breakdown of Baltimore Ravens. And, every time I leave out of here, I got a little saying I want to throw out. And it's, we're going to grind till we ball and we ball till we fall. 1, 2, 3 Ravens. We out.